In 2019, a food blogger from Finland threw a piece of cheese and a few tomatoes in the oven. TikTok viewed it 700 million times. It went absolutely bonkers. My daughter told me all about the recipe a few weeks ago, and I couldn't wait to get in the kitchen and cook it for our dinner. It was incredibly good, so I thought I'd share it with you guys today. Hello there, good to see you. How's it going? Welcome back to my channel, Chef Archie's Easy Recipes, and thanks for joining me for today's extremely interesting video presentation. How on earth do 700 million people get attracted to this dish? I think it's the simplicity of it. Easy preparation, a few ingredients. But when they all get together and they're roasted, there's so many things going on. There's the acidity of it, the creaminess of it, the fabulous textures involved, so many different ones, the wonderful sharpness of the garlic and the chilies. And then there's the freshness of those fabulous cherry tomatoes. All those factors then get together, mix with the pasta, and the result is quite extraordinary. I'm going to add a few of my own ingredients to this dish today. I've got some lovely char grilled peppers that are steeped in olive oil in the jar, antipasti. I've got some spring onions or some scallions. And I've also got some fresh garlic as well. I've got some sun-dried tomato paste I'm going to mix with a bit of pasta water. Let's throw my cherry tomatoes into the casserole dish. I think they're cherry plum tomatoes, actually. Equally good and just as appropriate. Let's throw over some extra virgin olive oil and some chipotle chili flakes. Gives it a little bit of smokiness to the dish. But the original recipe are just regular chili flakes. By all means, use that. I've got 3 cloves of minced garlic that I'm just going to mix round with my spoon. Just mix all that round. Throw in some Italian mixed herbs, Italian seasoning. That's going to get mixed in as well. And in with my spring onions or my scallions, call them whatever you fancy. Get that all mixed together. Right, that's going to go in the oven. This is such a chilled out dish. In the oven for 10 minutes just to start the ball rolling. We want to get the vegetables nice and soft to begin with. They won't be too soft, but at least this starts the process off. Those are going to be our sauce once we've given them a lot more cooking. But let's create a space in the middle of those solids. That's going to be for our big slab of fabulous Greek white feta cheese. Right, that's going to sit there. Now this is my twist. I'm going to put about 6 or 7 pieces of my wonderful char grilled peppers in here. Add a little bit of texture to it. If a little bit of the pepper oil gets on the feta cheese, that's great. Adds to the flavour. Fabulous. Pinch of sugar, pinch of salt over the tomatoes. And if you know my style of cooking, you'll know how obsessive I am over my black pepper mill. I love it in everything. Doesn't belong in a lot of dishes, but I'm afraid I'm a bit of a rule breaker. I love it. I just love it. I've got a massive sage bush in my garden. I'm going to put 6 or 7 sage leaves in there just to give it a bit of an aromatic twist. Tomatoes really do love sage, and obviously vice versa. Right, that's going to go in the oven for about 20 minutes on a moderate heat level. While that's in the oven, I'm going to cook the pasta. I'm using rigatoni today. That's going to cook for about 9 or 10 minutes, but all the information you need is in the description box below. Once it's had 10 minutes in the salted boiling water, I don't use oil, by the way. Just give it a stir and maybe strain it and just leave it to one side for a few minutes. And look at that. Look at the slab of feta. It's slightly caramelized around the edge. Isn't it fantastic? And I just love the way the sugar content in the tomatoes and the peppers has enabled everything to get charred. A lovely bit of a brown effect going on. And that charred finish adds a fabulous toasted flavour to the dish. Charred veggies are very much an underrated flavour addition to any dish. So many different things going on. It's an absolutely fabulous dish. I'm going to remove the crispy sage leaves because I'm going to use those later. I'm sure you know what I'm going to do with them. Right, let's get those out, shall we? I'm going to mix my bit of sun-dried tomato paste with some pasta water. I should have actually said a few minutes ago. Must keep a cup of pasta water back. Sorry about that, everyone. Right, I love this bit. Let's mash up the creamy white Greek Feta cheese. It mashes up beautifully, effortlessly. It's such a pleasure to do. I'm going to throw in half of my tomato cocktail. That's the tomato paste mixed with water. Mix it all together. Doesn't look very glamorous, does it? Doesn't look that pretty. But that's the beauty of the dish. It really does. It defies how basic all the ingredients are. Just want to mix my rigatoni tubes into the pasta. This is the bit where you need to try and mix it in really, really well. We want to equally distribute all those flavours as best we possibly can. Just going to throw in the remainder of my tomato cocktail. I want this to be a little bit juicy. I'm not sure if many people appreciate the extra moisture in a pasta dish, but I love it. A few chives from my garden again. And I mean, look at it. It doesn't look that amazing. That's all there is to it. It doesn't look spectacular, does it? But I promise you, it will absolutely blow you away. The simplicity of it, the freshness of it, the acidity, the flavour, the wonderful creaminess of the cheese once it's been roasted, the pungency of the garlic and the chilli. I'm going to add a little bit of extra green on top. And there's my crispy sage leaves. They really do eat well with the other textures. Absolutely fabulous. It's my baked feta rigatoni, everyone. And please get in touch, everyone. Let me know what you think. If you haven't subscribed, then maybe you'd consider it. I'd be grateful if you would. And smash that like button. It's huge for us. And don't forget to share this with your friends. Always looking to expand the channel. I'd love it if you got in touch and told me about this dish, because it really blew me away. It really impressed me. I'm going to get stuck in. I'll see you guys very soon. And thanks for watching the video.